Alright guys, so I am not gonna lie, things are getting really crazy for Dragon Ball Legends. We are only 2 months in to 2024 and we've already gotten 2 extremely broken units. Now, we're gonna do a little comparison here. Who is better, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan or LF Super 17? Comment down below right now and why. I'll give you guys my personal thoughts on this. Now, look, you know what's really crazy? I'll take this Gohan as an example, okay? This Gohan gets 220% damage for just existing, okay? These units you're pumping out already in early 2024 gets me thinking, what do they have in store for us for the 6th-year anniversary for Dragon Ball Legends in just 3 months? It comes out May, June, July, so I cannot fathom how crazy. I mean, this Gohan right here, 220% damage for just existing. Android 17, 190% damage for just existing, not including your extra buffs, of course. Now, the 6th anniversary, I'm sure we're going to get something like 300% for just existing. So, yeah, let's not waste any time, guys. Comment down below your thoughts, and if you guys do enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. Now, let's get into it. Before we get to these 2 individuals, like abilities and stuff like that, I did ask you guys over on Twitter who's better and why. I will be reading some of your guys' comments, and honestly, I'll say this at the very beginning of the video. It's neck and neck, man. It really, really is. These 2 units are so good. So good. Now, look, I'll say this as well. Both of these characters also bring 2 new mechanics into the game. This Gohan here, technically, they want you to use him in hybrids, okay? Because it's Ultra Z ability. But hybrids, I believe, is actually lacking, and I still think we're going to get something hybrids related in the very near future as well. We'll get to hybrids in just one bit, but I feel like hybrids is lacking. Sun Family is not really lacking. Of course, everybody wants to say Ultra UI Goku's in Sun Family, but he doesn't necessarily buff Sun Family with his Z ability. I just want to mention that at the very beginning of the video. Now, something I really like about both of these units that I find quite good is that they both have a very good passive card. For example, the Super 17 has the passive green card where you can just kick back and then just, you know, farm that green card and lock in your opponents. This Gohan here has the exact same thing, but with his blue card. And I'm not gonna lie, his blue card absolutely nukes. You get 50% damage, okay, for just popping your blue card. And there's 3 equipments as well you can pop with this Gohan, which gives you an extra 30% damage. So his super is, for example, his super is exactly like LF, you know, Namek Goku, the blue one, the Zenkai one, the very old one where you counter. It's a counter blue card. Same thing goes for instant transmission Goku. So this is an extremely broken blue card, okay? Now, I will say this. I do like Super 17's teams a little bit more. Androids is absolutely stacked, as you guys can see. I mean, they got a full color wheel. There's nothing else that can carry plays for Androids, honestly. It's just crazy, right? We got red, Super 17, Gamma 1, 2, yellow, perfect form cell, which is, you know, by the way, guys, purples are really going up in stock. The 2 main purples that are going up in stock is Perfect Cell, of course, the self-destruct one, as well as Jiren, okay? Jiren has been seeing a lot of play lately. You can use him, of course, in Universe Rep, powerful opponent, you guys get the point, but purple has been going in stock because there are so many Gohans out there right now. So if we just also take a look at some counters really quick, in terms of counters, right, there's only really 2, you can say 3 purple characters to counter the Ultra Gohan, which is Perfect Form Cell. We got not Ultra Jiren, LF Zenkai Jiren, and then of course we got Bola and Vegeta Assist, which I believe is slightly underrated. They're pretty good. And in terms of blue characters, we have a ton of blue characters, like a ton of blue characters. But the thing is, we got Ultra Gohan right now running amok, right? So he counters a ton of blues. So blues, there's a lot of greens right now that can counter blues. That's the thing, okay? And in terms of purples, there's no, I mean, yellow is the weakest color. I believe yellow is the, comment down below, guys. Isn't yellow the weakest color in Dragon Ball Legends history? Like, I feel like yellow, they do have their metas, but I feel like yellow is definitely one of the weakest colors in Dragon Ball Legends history. So in terms of teams and counters, I do think, you know, obviously it's favoring Android 17 a little bit more in terms of teams, because GT is still really good, man. GT's got some really good equipments. I mean, their pure equipments are really good. They got a full color wheel. I think the only 2 colors missing here is yellow, but yellow could bypass. Like I said, yellow's not really usable in the meta right now. especially with Beast Gohan running around, the Red Beast Gohan, as well as the Super 17. So when I take a look at these matchups here, guys, I think about what is meta right now, right? We could get to the individual characters in just one bit, but in terms of meta, I feel like Super 17 has a slight edge, and I'm not saying a crazy edge, but a slight edge. Of course, you got Sun Family with this character here, but even Sun Family, like, Sun Family is stacked. Don't get me wrong, right? We got Beast Gohan, we got, even GT Kid Goku, we got, of course, the green Ultra Gohan, we got Goku and Bardock, so they're not lacking by any means. I just think the slight edge goes to Androids and GT at the moment. That's just my personal take on it, right? But they're still really good. I'm not saying it's bad. Now, in terms of individual characters in itself, I do like that this Gohan does have the Blast Armor nullification, and I think that's super game changing because once you get to the top 1,000, people play with patience and timing. Okay, and with that comes also utilizing Blast Armor. Okay, so having your whole team being able to have Blast Armor nullification, of course, it's not always tied into your cards, but he does hold 2 of them, so it's pretty regular. Once you start competing at a high level, that makes a huge difference. Now, of course, you can say a ton of stuff about Super 17 as well. I mean, his green card is absolutely busted. I love the fact that he, his quick attacks and his tap shots locks in strike cards, so you could utilize that pretty quickly, and you can tackle after that and not get punished by strike cards. It's a matchup. So my point is that it's crazy how good these units are already in 2024. The 6th anniversary, man, isn't 3 months. May, June, July, the end of May, right? So it's May, June, July. July should be the finale, right? Of course, last year we got Ultra Vegeta Blue with the drone show. I cannot picture what they're gonna have in store for us for the 6th anniversary, man. I just can't. If this is early 2024, and by the way, I think also that this Gohan's maybe a little bit more ooga booga, like. They're both easy to use, okay? I'm trying to choose my words carefully. They're both really not that hard to use. But this Gohan's green card is also really good. His green card is also really good, but he's got a better blue card, right? So if we're comparing greens, let's just say both of the green cards are really good. He's got an AoE green card, which I absolutely love, right? Ultra Gohan's AoE. And his green card, of course, you got a time it, which is not bad, but his blue card is a counter as well. So in terms of like the side cards, I do give the edge to Gohan. He holds 2 Blast Card nullification cards for your whole team. He has an AoE green card and he has a counter blue card. So in terms of cards usage, I would give the edge to Gohan. This 17's green card is good, but after that, there's not really anything too special about everything else, right? So we have that. And of course, they both get 2 ultimates. I feel like that's a regular thing right now in Dragon Ball Legends. So I would give the very slight edge as an individual unit to Ultra Gohan. And I would give a slight edge as a meta character individually. This 17 only really counters UI Goku because there's not that much yellows used. And this Gohan counters a lot of blues. A lot of blues. And there's not that much purples. So in terms of counters, this Gohan also wins. But in terms of like teams, Androids and GT, I think gets the slight edge. But overall, I would pick Ultra Gohan because of this, guys. I really would. Even at 5 stars, this Ultra Gohan is super scary. So because of all those reasons I just named, I would give the slight... It's not even noticeable. It's like a decimal of a slight edge to Ultra Gohan. But they're both phenomenal. Comment down below your thoughts, and if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe, and I'd love to catch you guys once again on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.